at the point.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Los Angeles on D. And Davis sends it back. Now Bradley. High post, Davis. Pass to McGee. 6 to shoot. James with it. Now guarded by Barton. Here's Davis. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Wasted no time on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's LeBron. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Houston. About a minute played so far here in the first. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
And he makes that one.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Green against Harris. Pass to Jokic. McGee with the block.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
It's stolen by Harris. Barton outside. Ball's knocked loose. Passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's James. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Davis with the bucket.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Harris looking it over. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. 5 on the clock. Jokic finds Barton. Harris outside. Misses the 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
Now here is Davis. Kicks it out to Bradley. And here's Green outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray against Bradley. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Caldwell-Pope outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And the versatility of Caldwell-Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Murray against Bradley. Murray outside. Caldwell-Pope against Harris. Puts it up from 12. And again, Denver no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Harris outside. He dishes it to Murray. With the teardrop, McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Here's Bradley. And it's Denver with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, a little tougher maybe than they would have liked, but it came together for him at the end.
And here's Harris from the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. All-Star Weekend coming up, Chris. We're seeing a lot of campaigning to get guys voted into the big game.
Yeah, that's the world we're living in right now. I can't say that I was a big fan of that. You know, guys kind of tooting their own horn and trying to say, look at me, look at me. But, again, if I have to put on my other hat, I would say the competition is so close that these are the best players in the world that are just separated by 0.1 of a block or 0.1 in points. So maybe sometimes you need to grab that megaphone and let people know, hey, I'm in a small market, I'm over here. Or, hey, I was hurt, but I'm playing well this year. And so I don't mind it because at the end of the day, players, fans, and media, they get to decide, and hopefully it balances out.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Lakers second.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. How last month turned out for him? He's averaging about 19 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Now here's Barton. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And stolen by LeBron. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by LeBron.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray surveying the D. It's stolen by Bradley. Now the Lakers on the break. Bradley's got the ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Bradley's got his second bucket.
And you talk about body control. Bradley's toughness showing there on the difficult finish. Nice job.
Harris against Caldwell Pope. Harris outside. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Harris has got 5.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Bradley against Murray. Bradley drives in. Here's McGee, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Big group substitution here for Denver. Porter's checked in for Grant. Torrey Craig comes in for Barton. McRae's checked in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Murray. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. That's good from McGee.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Here's Morris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We're talking about number one options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you got to have as the team's go-to scorer, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 to 27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh, my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar that the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is, again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. And the second free throw, good.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Rondo against Morris. Floats one. And no good that time. Good D by Howard. It's LeBron with the drive. And James throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Denver calls timeout. And even though Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jokic.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now, here is Morris. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Jokic. Connects on the 17-footer.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
James looking around. And they double up James. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now the pass to Jokic. Over Rondo. Here's McRae. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it goes down 2 points. Lakers leading by 11. Outside Rondo. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Morris against Rondo. Pass to Craig. Back to Jokic from the stripe. And James pulls it down.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Morris kicks to Porter. It's deflected.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. LeBron against Porter. Kuzma, right side. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And another miss by Denver. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. The lead is 15. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Morris against Rondo. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now, here's Jokic. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Oh, no hesitation to get into the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easy.
.41 seconds left in the first. The drive by James, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. He's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Pass to Porter. Knocked loose. Passes it to Jokic. In the corner, it's Morris. Shot clock at 5. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Caruso. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Morris. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
And I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Howard. Green is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. That free throw good from Morris. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get rest for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Don't push me all the way to the basket. You'd have a good
What was the
right
response?
He pushed me into the basket.
And the first one at the line is good. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
There's the pass to Jokic. Here's Craig. Back to Jokic from the arc. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the three. That makes him a very tough cover.
Here's Caruso. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got 6 in the quarter.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now, here is Morris. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. That free throw good from Morris. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here is Cook, covered by Morris. Cook kicks to Green. Pass to Howard. Here's Caruso, just 4 to shoot. And here's Green outside, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a look they always want him to take, because if he's got the space, he's got the green light.
Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Jokic. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here is Cook. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Howard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What focus from the veteran. Howard is used to the physical contact. He welcomes the chance to score through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Porter. Barton comes in for Torrey Craig. Harris is checked in for McRae. And Murray's subbed in for Monte Morris. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Free throw no good for Howard.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
Murray, no good. Lakers leading by 19 points. With some arc, and it's sent back by Jokic. Davis with the bucket. Now here's Murray. He had 31 points in the win against the Utah Jazz. Barton outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 6 points for Will Barton.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Cook looking it over. He feeds it to Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Now, look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
Now, there's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And, Chris, how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few, and if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
That one is no good.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 9. Basket counts.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Real Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Murray. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Harris, right side. Stripped away. Green up on top. He's covered by Murray. Green dishes to Cook. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Grant. And it's Murray penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Green. Now Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most, because even the G League and their All-Star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues I'm in on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Davis. 32 points for him last game against Houston.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Barton outside to the inside. Grant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Grant's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Cook. The feed now to Davis. And Grant sends it back. Harris outside. Kicks to Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. With the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Good work there as it goes. Caldwell Pope's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here is Harris. 5 points in the game. Inside. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Harris. And that's 13 points for Jokic.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Cook, the pass to McGee. The dish now to Green. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
The first free throw is good.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Good on both. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now here's Murray. Unloads from 13. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green, no luck.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Here's Harris. And no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. McGee. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
For Los Angeles, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. LeBron's checked in for Green. The Nuggets trail by 21. Murray dishes to Harris. Pass to Jokic. Fires from 18. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Barton kicks to Grant. Harris outside. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Davis. Tries from 16. Here's LeBron. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
A different look for Denver. Porter's checked in for Jokic. Torrey Craig comes in for Barton. And McRae's subbed in for Gary Harris. The Lakers also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Caldwell Pope. It's good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Los Angeles leading by 23. James outside, and they double up James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's good. 6 points for Avery Bradley.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Murray with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Murray, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's McRae following the score by Avery Bradley. Passes it to Murray. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got 8 here in the quarter.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
Rondo wide open. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Porter against Rondo. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Superb at leaking out and running at a smart route. Kuzma, he loves capitalizing in transition.
Murray against Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo. He kicks it to Davis. Rondo passes to Davis. The three-pointer, no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Dishes it to Murray. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And always good to see Rondo being active defensively.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Grant down low with Jokic. And it's Barton in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah, count it, good. 10 points for Jamal Murray.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
LeBron passes to Davis. Left side, Bradley. Three-pointer on the way. But they get it back. McGee finds Davis. They shoot again, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 9 points.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Back to Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee. For Denver, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Murray taking 2 shots. Two.
Free throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Murray nails both of them. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Barton against James. Kicks it to Green. Back to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Bradley from 3. Kept alive. Here's Davis. Here's McGee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Gary Harris. The Lakers have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. 90 seconds now into the second half. Murray against Bradley. Barton kicks to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Fade away. Jokic, no good.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Here's Jokic, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Bradley deciding where to go with it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. Green against Harris. To the middle. Here's Murray. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Now here's Bradley. 8 points for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, it's a big bonus when you get effective outside shooting from your big men like these guys over the past 10 games. And second, Jeremy Grant.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Well, yeah, Greg, I'm a big fan of big fellas taking 3 if they can knock it down. But I also want you to be able to go to work inside.
And the first one drops. Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from McGee. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barton kicks to Jokic. They need this. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Now, here is Morris. 5 points in the game. The pass to Barton from past the arc. And another miss by Denver. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. James with the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Barton. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Harris against Green. Grant with the ball. 6 points for him. Barton outside. Clock at 6. Jokic passes to Barton. Grant outside. Over Davis. They get it again. Jokic. Good D by James.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Free throw, no good for LeBron. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early and take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, and that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Barton. He has 6.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
The Lakers with the ball, following Will Barton's three-point attempt. Howard against Morris. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Gary Harris. He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Grant finds Jokic. And here is Morris. He's guarded by Howard. And again, Denver no good. Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 8 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morris looking over the floor. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Jokic. 13 points in the game. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D from Howard.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
LeBron, good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard. The Nuggets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Morris. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Denver. Porter's checked in for Grant. Torrey Craig comes in for Will Barton. And it's Jordan McRae in for Gary Harris. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 26 points for Anthony Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here is Morris. He has 6. Left side, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Porter. They get a hand on it. Rondo with the steal. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down low. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he's got a great balance of knowing when to slash inside. Porter needs to keep being this aggressive on the drive.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Howard. Here's Rondo. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Morris. Pass to Jokic. Over Howard. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope for the Nuggets. Vonleh comes in for Jokic, and it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. And the Lakers also making a change. Quinn Cook's checked in for Anthony Davis. So he gets them both. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Porter against Rondo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second.
And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
Now here's Rondo. 8 points for him. Pass to Howard. Over Vonleh. No good from Howard. The Nuggets shooting just 34% from the floor. It's Porter. It's out the key. Pass to Craig. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma passes to Rondo. 1:21 left to play in the third. And the pass to Kuzma. Makes it off the glass. Kuzma's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Porter. The 17-footer. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Cook. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Now here's Kuzma. 6 points for him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Rondo. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Solid recognition from the center. Howard is intelligent at taking advantage of these opportunities.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now Murray. 12 points for him. Pass to McCray. There's the steal. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top. Honest, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Howard. And it's Cook in at the guard position. The Lakers shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great. They are 63% from the floor in this game. Pass to Howard. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Dozier. And here's Vonleh. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Lakers. JaVale McGee.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now here's Bradley. Passes to Cook. And the NBA 2K League, C-Web, the first e-sport operated by a U.S. pro sport. And it's quickly growing. You throw down on the sticks?
Yeah, just a little announcement to all the GMs in the 2K League. I am available. I'm a free agent. I'm ready to go. I'm nice on the sticks. I can play career mode, team mode, one-on-one mode. Whatever you need from me, I am ready to go. But I love it, man. It's great to see people who love this game, whether it's virtual or real life. It's hoops, baby.
So much fun. The first one falls. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
It's Bradley on the wing. The pass to Kuzma. That's tipped. Here's Bates Diop. That one good for 2.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Bradley. From beyond the arc. That one's rebounded by McRae. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Dozier. And the shot goes in. Kuzma with it. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bradley can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Bates Diop, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bates Diop's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now Dudley. Outside Bradley. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And just miss after miss right now. Nuggets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Dozier. Here's McRae. 6 to shoot. Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Dudley. Dozier can't get it to go. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
To the paint. Here's Cook. From the top of the key, he buries it. Cook's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
McRae kicks to Dozier. Here's McRae, guarded by Bradley. And the shot no good from McRae.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
With a high release and strong elevation, Bradley's got an effective jumper in his arsenal.
Here's Dozier, following the score by Avery Bradley. To the inside. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. 17-foot shot on the way. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Cook.
He's one of the top guys when it comes to those catch-and-shoot jumpers. Kuzma, he loves getting those shots off in a split second.
Here's McRae, guarded by Bradley. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, Mike, myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Morris is checked in for Jordan McRae. Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Bradley. And again, Denver no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dudley. Here is Cook. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Passes it to Morris. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Caruso, the pass to Dudley. There's the pass to McGee. And here's Daniels. Fires for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Hey, man, let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Dozier. Here's Bates Diop. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Dudley. Cook dishes to McGee. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Here is McGee. After the basket by Noah Vonleh. Cook, good. Cook's got 4 points this quarter. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Morris outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Caruso. The shot from the low post is good.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across
everybody.
the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You know, your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times. And so I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle, Kevin.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Vonleh. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's McGee. Denver grabs the miss. Vonleh's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bates Diop. Hits the three-point bomb. Bates Diop's got 10 points in just the second half.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Back to Bradley. Caldwell Pope outside. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
Now here's Bradley. Following the missed shot by Noah Vonleh.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from McGee. Bradley against Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
Well, he showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Denver with the ball. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. The shot's good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
McGee, the pass to Dudley. The second chance effort. McGee trying to break free. Dudley, no luck. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bradley against Morris. The pass to Dozier. Over Caldwell Pope. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding